yard. We've got splits to do. We're gonna do a bunch of them. Here we go. It's a glorious day today in the wood yard. Today we've got the tractor out. We've got a load of wood right here that is ready to be put into the bins. You got resplits to do. And look at that. There's forks on the tractor. For those of you that are fork fiends, I got forks. So this tote right here is full of sawdust. So I'm gonna take it out and move it and put a new tote in place and get the processor ready. And then what I'm gonna do is move this trailer out into the bin area. I'm gonna do resplits. And after I get the trailer emptied out, we're gonna come back and we're gonna clean all this stuff up so that I can start processing some more wood tomorrow probably. So gotta get to work. The tote is empty. So for those of you that have been wondering what these 5-gallon buckets are out here, this is squash and pumpkins and stuff like that that Bert's got planted. So he fills them up with water, and then there's little bitty holes down in the corner there so they drain out slow. We put fertilizer in, we put fertilizer around the plants, and then we use the sawdust around it. So, and we were thinking maybe what we'll do is just keep dumping all the sawdust right here and just cover this whole area so it makes it, you know, less weedy, and you have to mow it and keeps the plants, because they'll spread out, they'll keep growing out into the grassy areas. So we might just keep dumping totes out here. So I got a little bit of sawdust on everything, so now I got some mulch that was free. So there you go, that's what we did. So that's what this is here. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna hook up the trailer and we're gonna add to the bin. So I brought the tote back over here, and this is all the stuff that didn't go in the tote that kind of falls down, you know, underneath the machine. So I raked it out and I'm filling it up. The tote is already a third of the way full. There's a lot of sawdust this thing produces, but we haven't cleaned it out probably in 5 or 6 loads that we've produced, that we've run the processor for. So it happens, but it's something that you gotta constantly do. And we're thinking what we're gonna do is cut some totes down low, like a foot high, slide them underneath, several of them, and then put some kind of an attachment rope or something that we can pull them out with. And then we don't have to do this anymore. Well, we'll still have to clean up, but we'll fill up basically like trays, and then we can just scoop the trays into a bigger tote, or dump them, or haul them away and then just tip them over somewhere or something, whatever. But yeah, it's just constant cleanup. I'm not gonna make it perfect, but I'm gonna run the processor again tomorrow probably. So I just want to get this cleaned up because it was getting to where it was touching the bottom of the processor. So just get the most of it cleaned up. So that's pretty much it for the sawdust. And now there's a whole bunch of other debris that I got to get cleaned up. So I'm just going to put this tote back in place. I suppose I should shove this back. I'll show you how much is in here. What we try to do is keep the sawdust shoved to the back, and that way it fills to the front. But take a look inside of this thing once. You can see how much sawdust is already in here. That's just the stuff that was underneath the processor down below there. Stuff that didn't go into the chute and into the bin. So we're gonna put it in place now. So what I try to do is obviously get the tote as close as possible, and so we got this cut out so we can put the chute right up against this edge like this here. So we got it kind of crammed in there pretty tight, which is good. But this is not good because these come up and down, so they're going to be hitting this. So that's better. There we go. So yeah, we want it to be as close to the chute as possible so it can fill up. But look at how full it is already in the back. And that's just the stuff that I just cleaned up from inside of there. I got all this debris to clean up right here. All this debris, stuff over there, and then come over to this side, you can see all this debris and all the stuff that's underneath here. Got all this to clean up, and then there's a pile over there I got to pick up, and a little bit there, so I'm going to do that. But as soon as I got the forks on, I'm going to move this over a little bit because it's already more than half full. I'll fill it up and then I can haul it away, but I'm going to bring over another basket right away and place it here because I can just shove it in place when I need it as soon as I got the forks on. Because I'm going to be putting on the grapple real soon and moving stuff around. So I brought over some pallets because I have the pallet forks on. For those of you that are fork fanatics, not pork fanatics, for those of you that love the forks, they're on. So hopefully you're happy. And so yeah, there they are. I brought them over, and I'm not going to add on to the bin yet because I can go quite a bit higher, and there's some open spots over here on the side, and I can fill this in. So I'm going to start chucking some of the stuff that's, it's good to go in there, and then start the splitter and do some splits. So I'll clear some of this out, and then when I get to where it's pretty full and it's starting to get to where I can't really fit anymore, then I'll move the splitter out, clean this debris out from here, put some pallets down, extend the sides, and go that direction, and then finish the rest of this load. So it's splitting time and chucking time. that's how much I got left to go, and I got it pretty high. I've been chucking it, and then I just added on another whole double section here of pallets, and we made 2 more coming out this way, still 3 wide. And I'm putting these plastic ones in the middle here because I've got them and I might as well use them, but I don't think they breathe as good, you know, but I wanted to create that space underneath, so I've been using them there. And on the sides I really didn't want them because I think just gonna block the wind, but I think that's a good spot to have them so it can breathe everywhere else. And I got the wires running across, so we're gonna start up the splitter again and finish this load. The trailer is empty. The wood is in the bin. So I just got done splitting the rest of it, and the bin is getting bigger. It's getting longer. I figure there's close to a truckload as far as how much wood is in here. I think we got about 1 truckload done. You know, it's hard to measure, but that just would be my guess because I know about how many face cords fit into a trailer load full, and according to how many trailers we've done now into the bin here, it would come out to be about 11 to 12 full cords, something like that. Somewhere around there. I figure close to somewhere in that range anyway. So there's still a lot more wood over there to do, and that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna go take the tractor, gonna pull the trailer into the debris bin, we're gonna dump it, and then tomorrow I'm gonna process some wood. Probably do a load tomorrow. I think I got about 2.5, 3 hours or so at the end of the day tomorrow, so I think that's what I'm gonna do is process another load tomorrow. So that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna come back 5:30 a.m. to see that because it'll be exciting, as it always is. Right now you're gonna go watch some more videos on my channel because you're a professional and that's what you're good at. Good night, Irene.